One run gets it style, guys.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
I didn't get the next
Scout
quest,
ships.
though. Actually, let's see. Yeah, questions on. Just change the fighting guard food, maybe.
Always ready to fight.
Pressure! Let it run!
Keep going! See this? Shooting star! Pressure! Eat it! All stuff! Pressure! Eat it! Deception! Pressure!
It's gonna get
Pressure! Shooting star! Eat it! Power hip! Blaze the fleet! Slice them! Air slash!
Its guardian was angry at it. Hold on. You can read.
Let's get crosswalker and soul striker, dagger duration current, and status ailment. Okay.
Let's get started.
Hurricane! Caution! Bubble! Wind
Well, that about does it.
Plenty of calcite, but it's not looking for, that was unnecessary.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
I guess so. An art that splits and red to the shockwave for so much movement. Okay. Just done. Okay. Honestly, I don't want to fight those.
On to battle!
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain!
Shooting star! Let's go! Good! Deception! Armor crusher! Deception! Hold up! Deception! How's that?
Oh my gosh. I can't do anything.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Next!
I can use my wounds, but I can't.
Pressure! Eat it! No escape! Pressure! Eat it! No escape! Shooting star! Eat it! Pull out! Eat it! How's that? Tremble! Windlash! Pressure! Eat it! Bubble! Windlash! Next! The Reaper! Eat it! Bubble! Windlash!
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Okay. Ah, terrible. Nice. I need those.
Looks like you want to die. Hurricane! Pressure!
Let me have a wound.
One, two! Pressure! Blades of wind! Slice them! No escape! No escape! This is the Reaper's power! Let's go! Eat it! Bubble! Wind light! You dead yet? Air thrust!
Better watch your
Pressure!
step. You don't want to make me angry.
Waffy said apologize for losing your temper.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, let the boy try to act tough.
Do I have any more of those burning dash? Yes, cool. Go ahead and put those on.
Everyone ready to play?
Blades of wind! Slice them! Air thrust! Eat it! Bubble! Wind light! Pull out! Bubble! Wind light! Eat it! Eat it! No escape! Pull out! No escape! Wind light!
Nothing can stop these fists.
Is that thing still following me? It still is. Can I get over there? Do I have to have the thing?
Let's get started.
No pressure!
Oh, thank goodness you guessed the right one.
Let's go! Hold up! Pressure! Eat it! Pressure! Eat it! Tremble! Killing flash! But I'm this close!
Okay, one of them's dead.
Form zero!
Something else might be dead.
Eat it! The Reaper's power! Wind light! No escape! Air thrust! No escape! Hold up! Eat it! How's that? I'm good! Pull out!
Oh my god.
Pressure! Pressure!
Well, that about does it.
Well, I think our levels are looking better for this area at least. Not great, but they're definitely better.
Looks like you want to die. No escape! Eat it! Bubble! No escape! Good. Good.
Seriously, I blocked. And of course I'm paralyzed now.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain!
That was pathetic. Let's go! Eat it! Pummel! Win!
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Keep dying before I get to max BG. It's really annoying.
Looks like you want to die. No escape! No escape! Eat it! Pummel! Win life! 1-2! Eat it! How's that? Eat it! Let's go! Who wants some next? No escape! Eat it!
Isn't it hard to wield a blade in each hand?
My weapons
Not bad. It's a lot of focus too. Hold on. What do you think?
You'll be rust on my blade.
Ah.
Now, rise! Arise! Ascending angel!
Eat it! No escape! Up! Eat it! No escape! Eat it! Let's go! Eat it! No escape! Pull up! Win lane! Swim! Win 1-2! 1-4! No lag! Pressure! Eat it!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Okay, that's just that. Not really important. At least I highly doubt she'll use it, so.
I'll finish this quick. 4-3! No escape! See this? Pummel! Win life! See this? Pummel! See this? Win life! Pummel! Win life! Eat it! I'm a crusher! Pressure! No escape! I'm a crusher! I'm a crusher! Hold up! Hurricane! Hold up! How's that? You're wide open! This is the crusher! Hurricane! I'm a crusher! Hold up! Eat it!
And another one down!
Good!
Better watch your step!
Let's go!
That wasn't worth the effort.
Din Din is good. I'm just dying a bunch. You know, like you do.
You're fighting the Reaper! Hold up! Pressure! 4-4! Hurricane! Pressure! Win life! Pressure! Eat it! Pull up! Pull up!
Let's do our best.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Bubble! Wind! Eat it! I'll stop you! Hurricane! Bubble!
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk.
I don't think we've actually gotten Mafisa to like use hers. Did I miss something? There's no way I missed something in the forest. Did I? Must have. Mafisa has used his BG bar. I don't know if he has. I'm gonna be honest. That's what I missed. I didn't run past the stuff. I ran back so I could get life bottles.
Move it or die!
Weakness fire.
Armor crusher! Shooting star! Armor crusher! Shooting star! Let's go!
Of course I get paralyzed.
Dead yet?
Well, that about does
At
it.
least that works well. It does crap ton of damage.
Don't get overconfident.
I need that. This thing is so dumb.
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
Your fave thing is hearing Magi say blood multiple times. That do anything for you? I mean, apparently it does. Do I not have full button on here? Oh. That's disappointing. I thought I had it. Oh well. Stop that.
So what does this Solitoma flower look like exactly?
In a word, ugly. The flower itself is purple with leaves and stem of maroon.
An ugly flower. All right, I'll keep an eye out.
By the way, do you know what Solitoma means in the language of flowers?
Was it deceitful coexistence? What's with that? Even its symbolism is awful.
Deceitful coexistence.
The perfect flower for us.
What's wrong, Luffy said?
Magilu is right, isn't she?
Could be. Eleanor is from the Abbey. I'm not sure that someone like that would ever genuinely want to make friends with us.
That's what I thought.
But it's not all quarrels between us. There's commonalities, I guess you could call it. We share common ground.
Deceitful coexistence doesn't trouble me at all. I'll always be here for you, Madam Eleanor. You and I shared an eternal vow that binds us together.
All I did was make a pact to tether you. I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about it in a way that could create the wrong impression.
Madam Eleanor, you're so cold.
Try your eyes, Bienfu. You still have me, don't you?
Oh, Miss Magilu, you're the only one for me, honest.
Good, good. Now think hard on my kindness and do as you're told.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just have to hang in there until I find a new love.
Laphicet, think about deceitful coexistence this way.
Demon, exorcist, Moloch, pirate, witch. We're never going to be a single cohesive unit. But each of us understands where the others are coming from in a way that's very real.
So it's not really a deception.
Yeah, not really. I think selfish coexistence might make the better fit.
Maybe so.
Oh, hey, right on time.
Take a look at this.
Are you kidding me? See, I start with the perfect, and then I get the real.
Scout ship
Why?
setting sail.
That's so dumb. Yeah, I thought so. Of course there's something down here. I don't know if I trust this though. Where did it block? No, that was right.
Looks like you want to die. No escape! Pressure escape! Push! Push!
Better watch
Let's
your
go!
step!
Let's go! No escape! 1, 2! How's that? Pressure! Eat it! How's that? Not good. Pressure! Eat it! How's that? Race of wind! Slice them! Air thrust! No escape! It's a pressure! Blast that! We're run! No escape! It's a
What do you do to Nitro?
Hold up! Let's go! Up! Good! Right! Pressure! Eat it! Eat it! Go! Pressure! Hurricane!
That wasn't worth the effort.
I don't understand what's with it. Like, it's not like I'm doing anything weird. just want to stun one. Oh yeah, down works too. I forgot.
Perfalmo's victory!
I'm skipping that. Or ignoring your perfalmost made up words. Yeah, I did block right there.
Those purple leaves belong to a salatoma. Be on the lookout for the ugly flowers.
Ugly purple flowers. Got it.
Okay, that's blocked right now. I'm gonna check the long way first. Okay.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Are you joking me? That actually still hit me.
Sorry to
Okay.
cut you down.
Has damage received. I don't think it is, because he's back at 3. If it is. I think it's something else. I think it's that. Avoid Mire. Oh, perfect. Totally wanted to go this way. Actually. I was wondering where that monster was. I'm pretty sure it could have been though.
I can fight too!
But I'm this close. I want this! Form Zero! Thunder! Watch it!
Oh my gosh, paralyzed sucks.
Food's ready.
Looks like you want to die. Eat it! How's that? You're wide open! Hurry this! For 4! Hurricane! Pressure! Eat it! How's that? You're wide open! This is the Reaper's destruction! Eat it! How's that? You're wide open!
What's
What the
this?
heck?
Are we done already?
You need to stop. And still increased defense effects from foes. I'm saying it can do that. I'm not saying it is what it is. I don't know, he's used it 162 times, but like... it's always at 3. Like that, his BG is always at 3.
I can fight too! You two are so cool!
Don't become like me.
I mean, I don't know, you could be right, but it didn't seem like that's what it was. Of course. Oh my gosh, Rokuro, I'm actually gonna shoot you. Why? I got the perfect dodge to get it, and then he just like took it. And now I can't do anything. Okay, we have 2 healers. What one of you like? Yeah, cool. That works.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Are you joking? That's blocked off. That's great. Oh, that's cool. That's funny. Well, I don't really know what to do about that then, because it's... I'm pretty sure I've got shock ward. Yeah, I've got the shock ward on, so like, I don't know. It's supposed to reduce it, and it just like doesn't. You have to run all the way around. No, 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 no. Why are you faster than me?
Place of wind, like so. Eat it up! No escape!
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel!
See this? Wingman!
Pew.
Another victory.
Oh yeah, I should probably like find a place for that. Maybe I'll put that on the last. That burns. Did I just put Mirage there? Oh crap, what was there? Oh no, it wasn't that thing. What was it? Um, probably this clear path. What about the other one now? Let's try that, I guess. Thank you, items. Don't know why that works, but it does. Okay. That's fine. This way. This should be open now, right? Okay, good. Nothing noticed me from back there. Yeah, that's weird. Life bottle. I bet you I'll need it.
A foe worth killing.
Okay, we missed a wind. And put us in magic reverse. I haven't liked the past like 3 guys because I've been underleveled, which I still am. Don't get me wrong, I still am. Ridiculously. Metamorphosis. I totally don't have one. Yay! Capable against teams. Okay, that's good. Peace. What about your weapon? Semi-humans. Seriously? Amorphous. The cat. Purple, which might be less. Station. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah. Okay. No, it'll still be defensive, defense only. Besides. No, I mean, actually, like, use it.
Forget the pain. Good start. Deception. Hurricane. Quickness.
Did it actually just cast it on... Are you joking me?
Forget the pain and move! Quickness!
Why is it casting it on them? I'm trying to cast it on myself.
Forget the pain and move! Quickness!
Am I like missing something?
Forget the pain and move!
It's gonna get you!
Hurricane! Eat it! No escape! Pull out! Bubble! Hurricane! Pull forward! Pull out! Bubble! Crusher! Wind blast!
Look what I
Hurricane!
found!
See this? Pull out! Pull out! Hurricane!
Trouble!
Hurricane! Wind blast!
Go get him, you three!
No escape! Hurricane!
Go get him, you three!
Awesome.
Deception!
Like healer!
Pull out!
Go get him, you
Hold
three!
up! Hurricane! Crusher! Crusher!
Like healer!
Let's
Triple
go!
trouble!
Hurricane!
Gonna get ya! Waterfall!
For forward! Eat it!
Hope this works!
Hold up! No escape! Crusher! Eat it!
Go get him, you three!
Velvet!
Enough waiting! Triple trouble! Hope this works!
See this? See this? Hurricane! 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 Hurricane!
This is...
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
Oh my gosh. Come on.
Crusher! Tremble! Flash step! Hurricane! No escape! See this? Hold up! Hold up! Hurricane! For forward! Armor crusher! Hurricane! Hurricane! See this? I'll finish! Hurricane! Deception! Pull out! I'll deception! Hold up! Hurricane! Rumble! Watch out! Hurricane! We're wide open!
It was a close one,
Um...
but I am the victor.
So, switching's good.
Take a look at this.
Oh my gosh. What the heck? Why can I not get anything?
Scout ships.
These expeditions hate me. Hit ability versus green foes. dead. Poisoning capability. Let's start enemies. Yeah, that went pretty well.
Everyone ready to play?
No escape! This is the reason. Hurricane! Tremble! Flash step! Wind light! Hurricane! Deception! Hurricane!
Wow, all sorts of things popped out. Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
Okay, let's check down. What are we looking like? That's where we came from. That's where we're going. This looks promising. I found a lot of those cats. Even better. When you're fighting enemies like this, you know you're going in the right direction.
We could ask the same of you.
You're going down first.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
Oh, that person is so dead.
Is something going on back there? They didn't look like they were demon hunting.
Compasses aren't supposed to do
Are
that.
you making that move?
No, it just did it by
What are you
itself.
standing on?
He's in sync with his compass, just like Eisen and his coin.
Eisen, you're an Earth Moloch, right? Do you sense anything around here?
No, I don't. It seems Laphicet's senses are sharper than mine.
It stopped, but something still feels wrong.
Like what?
It kind of feels like when we got sealed inside that Earth Pulse.
So a force similar to Inominat's power? I'm starting to think this may be no ordinary demon we're dealing with here.
The demon's using the Earth Pulse to move around. That's what it seems like. Or some sort of form of that. Gosh, why does everything have to... Okay, there's an item there I can grab to mess with that. Next item. Nope. Okay.
Let's get started.
No escape! I'm hurricane! How's that? No escape! I'm a crusher! Hurricane! No escape!
Oh my gosh. Paralyze is great.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Let me run back here first. Almost. Oh, it didn't block it. Interesting. Kinda thought it would. Okay, good. Oh, wowie, save point. Wonder if that means there's like a boss fight. Or something. Doing the curry. Paralyze.
I think this...
It looks like a dead end up ahead. Laphicet, do you feel anything here?
No, not right
No,
now.
but I see flowers. What if I can grab this stuff? I think it might respawn after that scene battle.
Look! Purple flowers!
Yep, Salatoma.
Yeah.
Is the demon the real reason the Abbey's closed off the forest?
Worry about it later. It's flower picking time.
Agreed.
What do you think, kiddo? I told you these things were hard on the eyes. I mean, who puts those colors together?
Yeah, they're really nasty looking. But if they help the others, that's good enough for me.
That's a large. Oh.
Laphicet!
This must be the demon we were warned about.
I'm gonna say that's a large beetle.
I'm okay.
So much for this demon being hard to find. Is this the Reaper's curse yet again?
We're just getting started.
We're just getting started. It's sealed in.
Another barrier! That barrier. Even my praetor hearts can't break that. What's going on here? Why go to such lengths to keep this demon alive?
Either way, I don't think we're hauling home any flowers unless we beat up Mr. Bugglesworth here.
Right! Everyone, let's do this!
Look at its claws and wings. It's like the bird. They're making the demon go to like another level of demon.
This thing is so cool! I want to be a bug.
Stop fantasizing and help us get rid of it!
Hurricane! Quickness! Forget the pain and hurricane! Shooting star! Hurricane! No escape!
Quickness on your upper road. Sweet.
No escape! See this? Upper pressure! Eat it! Let's go! Upper pressure! Wide open! Hurricane! No escape! I'll stop you! Hurricane! Tremble! Step! No escape! Upper pressure! No escape! Eat it! How's that? Pressure! Eat it! No escape! Forget the pain and move! Quickness! Let's go! Let's go! Upper pressure! Upper pressure! Hurricane! Quickness! Upper pressure! Upper forward! Hurricane! Hurricane! Pressure! Up! How's that? Hurricane! Pressure! Tremble! Step! For one! Not good! Upper pressure! Eat it! Tremble! Upper pressure! No escape! Hurricane! No escape! Let's go! Up! Hurricane! No escape! Pressure! Up! No escape! How's that? Hurricane! Big star! Let's go! Escape! Hurricane! Shooting star! Tremble! Hurricane! No escape!
First aid!
Shooting star! Hurricane! Upper pressure! I'll stop you! For forward! No escape! Upper pressure! No escape! No escape! Hurricane! Upper control! No escape! Hurricane! Shooting star!
Oh, that just broke my guard too. Not cool. Nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. I went back to Beetle.
Phew! Insect collecting is a sweatier hobby than I thought.
Look! Can we keep him?
No, hand it over. I'll dispose of it.
Aww.
The Abbey had some reason for protecting it. Maybe we should keep it alive for observation.
Roku to the rescue. She just absorbed the barrier?
You want it, you feed it.
I will! I'll take care of him.
Anyway, now that we've got these flowers, Eleanor and my crew ought to be out of danger.
Hey! Forgetting somebody?
No.
It looks like we've closed the door on this little episode. That insect demon was a bit of a surprise, but I still think this curse business is overblown.
I can count on one hand how many have survived more than 3 years at my side. If you're not careful, you might wind up as corpse number 50.
50?
That's how many comrades I've lost.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just saying, don't let your guard down.
Right.
Now that we've got what we need, we should get back to the ship.
Nice. More movement speed, thank you. Jeez.
I wonder what they call this kind of bug.
You're way into that thing, aren't you?
Beetle. Your Wi-Fi died again. What is with your Wi-Fi, like, dying worse than mine? I killed the bug.
Laffy said, "Can I ask you a bit of an awkward question? What kind of demon would you say Velvet is?"
Well...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to find a vulnerability or anything. I'm only asking out of curiosity.
It's not that I doubt you, Eleanor. I just don't know much about her myself.
You fought against her, haven't you? She consumes her enemies with her left hand and claims their power. She's a demon like absolutely no other. Plunk just about any demon down in front of her, and I bet she could devour it in a single gulp.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty much true. Sometimes demons that she doesn't entirely devour turn human again, but...
What? You've seen demons turn back into humans?
Is it that big of a deal?
Of course it is! Everyone knows that once you catch demon blight, that's it. There's no turning back. Although, I did see it happen with the High Priest Gideon. I wonder if there's some kind of connection.
Not that it matters if he turned back, demon or not, he's dead either way.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern to a pirate.
If I were you, I wouldn't worry about what's normal. If things were normal, we wouldn't have found each other.
Good point.
You have a point.
Sorry I couldn't help, Eleanor.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. But I need to keep digging until I find out more about the kind of demon Velvet is.
Where did this put me? That did like nothing for me. I still have to walk all that way anyway. I mean, at least I'm faster, I guess.
It looks pretty tough. Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like it. It must be a new species.
Incredible!
A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa now, that's a stag beetle if I ever saw one.
No. Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir in the bug community.
Hey, I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag beetle has a better ring to it, right?
What part of that sounds better?
The whole thing. Stag beetles are the strongest after all.
I can't let that go unchallenged. The rhinoceros is the king of beetledom.
Is there like actually
Beetledom? More like beetle dumb.
bug fighting?
That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro, Aizen. I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
The rhino is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs?
Yes.
Stag, butterfly or
I'm gonna do
butterfly.
bug
It's all no
fighting.
matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different!
So, what will you name it? I think Rhinostagros for now.
For now. Gonna be the best bug fighter there is. Don't you worry, Brooke.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true. That's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, poo. How dull.
I want to see Bienfu take his dose. More exorcists?
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion.
Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Helavis, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Those two aren't normal, are they?
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
I didn't touch this one. Are you actually kidding me? Ah, that's annoying. I could have just gone like all the way and I didn't touch it. back to town. Yeah, that little bit of grinding that I did was definitely necessary. Because before I was just like dying constantly. That's not very rare.
Hey, how goes
Yeah, I
it?
thought it might be him.
Sweet. Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifried. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha!
Thank
I
you,
wonder how
Jojo.
much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're... Let's head back, Laffy said.
All right.
Ah!
Wow, they found a whole bunch.
There we go. Oh my gosh. That's great.
Right. I'm not waiting.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Ifried.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be alright?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifried had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Of course.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifried.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
He's a Moloch though. Is he like able to get it?
frog.
It's unusual to see one this close to the sea.
Hey, I thought of a poem! Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Moggy
What was that? Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean.
That's...
I don't get it at all. I got another one! Skinny little frog, Muggy Lou is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I guess that one is about rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem.
So, did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
You're that guy, apparently.
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Laffy's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior's a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless! Well, fine. If you're not
Does
going
that
to go
make
help
me
them,
Eisen then?
we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Oh, of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here, this one's for you.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so, Demon.
Demon has a name.
Now,
Oh gosh.
about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes, it's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Let's see, what do we want to get? I don't know about all the items. That's right, they're dumb headphones. Wait a minute. Hold on. Change the colors. There we go. Oh, we run so much faster. We can actually outrun monsters now.
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
Stop.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulu, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from... I see. The sweet taste of another suffering. Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Continuing to fight when you know you'll lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well...
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
None of that is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilu is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about. Miss Magilu, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in
Luffy
some
said
sense,
it's burning
I suppose.
Magulu now too.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
I should probably upgrade stuff on here. Does this take silver? Oh, of course, we don't have any. Gold. Silver. Is the loot all silver? Okay, I'm gonna take that one apart then. What? Why are you saying hi mom on here? I'm confused. You're practicing for when I become famous. Yeah, cause that's gonna happen. So sure. Oh cool, I just got an achievement for that. I could take one of those apart. No, I shouldn't. Not yet. I can take a flame ward apart though. I need to find more bronze to take apart. Weird as that is. I don't really have much bronze. Enchanter. Capability versus undead. There we go. Increase power of arts based on star level. Increase focus. At 200. Okay.
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Bernac Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Yeah, gonna become famous while my girlfriend and brother watch. And it'll just be them watching.
Let's get started! You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Let's see. So I'm assuming we can go this way now. Yep, okay. Doesn't make sense.
What's wrong,
There's
Bobby
nobody
said?
here now.
I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Eifried.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Yes, adulthood is harder than you think it is. And drop your right. I like hardly see these things. Alright. What's this area look like? Oh, it has, that. That's a thing.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Weakness away.
Hurricane uppercut! See this?
Victory is ours.
Rigid Pillar, Hellsite Battle, Element Hunter. This Iron Stance duration of Earth based on star level, capability versus Amphorus. Okay.
Are we ready for this?
Weakness to water. Do I seriously not have a Fiend one? Oh, did I just put me in auto? Oh, no, 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 no. Everybody's just getting stunned. Oh my god.
No, I can't. I'm done here.
One, getting started.
Oh my gosh. This thing's just one-shotting me. Turn the trap. Oh my gosh.
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
She actually just destroyed that thing because we had a 19 combo on it. Oh my god.
The same as defeat.
Thanks.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Burn under 45% recovers. Wouldn't that be better? Everyone under. Someone under. That could be better. It depends. I'm gonna need to get more Marvel Crew. Cause that will be really good for fights.
Food's ready.
I need to do meals more. It'd actually be a really good idea. What is this?
Here I come.
Oh, what?
What in the world?
Wow.
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it.
You'll hurt yourself.
In other words, the rest of her is fair game.
Not unless you really want to get hurt.
The rest of her is fair game. Hear that, boys? it? Was it this? I don't even remember what I just got. Is Emperor's Claw? No, no. I have no idea.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain!
And look at those rainbows.
Double
This is one of the
rainbow.
7 wonders of the world, the Bernac Geyser. The water heats
Whoa,
up from
double
underground until the pressure
rainbow.
forces it to spray up from the surface. And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Mogulo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Don't get overconfident.
Weakness wind.
Victory is ours.
I think that's the first of those daggers I've gotten, actually. Let's see. Oh, look, there's Aizen. He killed them all.
Aizen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah!
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No, they were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Eifried card on me?
if you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Eifried, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Aizen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Double lines.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes. It's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only 2 reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
I say easy.
I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
If I'm in this 100%.
Well, now I have like 0 cat spirits. There's a chest down there.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
There's a way to get under. Where is it?
Eisen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Eifried, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Eifried? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
it's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Found it. Right, I could either go in there or continue. Actually, let me go ahead and look in here. I don't think this is yours. I don't know. I'll come back later.
Let's get started!
You just killed all of them with that.
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
I have a feeling that's the way we're supposed to go, so I'll check the side first. That's something I want. Nope, that's where we're supposed to go. Okay. Let's check here then. I don't even know how that thing noticed me. Oh, this is the beginning.
Yes, yes, I know. I'm incredible.
That's the beginning, isn't it? Yeah. There's...
We can do this!
Unarmed? Hardly. These are
I mean,
deadly.
I could do those for weapon grinding, because it only takes one at a time anyways.
We can do this!
Why? That looks weird.
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
She used something that drains her attack? or not her attack, her health. Because it makes her...
Time to dish out the
Eat it! Stay away! And move! Crush it! Bubble this! One down! Crush hurricane! Great start! Dead yet?
Well, that about does it.
This thing doesn't exactly make sense. His, special. Like... I don't know, it just doesn't make sense.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
And when and where and all that jazz. Oh, nice, they left us a save. Wonder if it's right on the other side of the store then.
Don't blame me.
That just... Hmm. Okay. So glad we have that extra movement speed. It's so nice. Okay, got some money. Not sure what that will do for us.
Aizen, when and how did Ifrey disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. Seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifried vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifried would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Mala.
Yeah.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifried about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Let's do that one. Current defensive. Okay. Pick up first. Do not have enough. Simple ribbon. What did I pick up? I don't know. Not much help. No, you don't have enough tools for that one. Need 70 more. Nothing in here, I guess. That's him.
Eifried.
So, this is Von Eifried.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother.
Mm-hmm.
Enough of your tricks!
That's right. He has a sister.
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Zavid.
Now come on out, you old coot!
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I'm making a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
3. I got a feeling that front one needs to go down first.
What? Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Oh. You just put Demon Blade in that thing.
He turned her into a demon.
What? This can't be happening.
And they both have Demon Blade too. No, that's cool.
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite the dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Don't you run away!
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Weakness Earth. Dragons. Weak to arts. Is that all arts? Okay.
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
I got
There it is!
Ah.
Eat it! Not good. Pressure! Eat it! Not good. Hold up! Hurricane punch! Pressure! Eat it! Tremble! Blast! Hold up! Up! Pressure! Blast! Let's go! Eat it!
Are you joking me?
Pressure! Tremble! Eat it!
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain!
Blast step! Let's go! Not good! No escape! No escape! I'll finish this! No escape! Witness! No escape! Deception! Pressure! Getting stuck! See this? Pressure! Eat it! For four! Eat it! No escape! Shooting star! Eat it! Forget the pain and move!
Go get him, you three!
Witness! Eat it! Eat it! How's that? Not good! Eat it! How's that? 1, 2, 4, hurricane! Tremble! Blast step! Barrage! Eat it! Hurricane! No escape! Hurricane! Pressure! No escape! Up! 1, 2! How's that? Pressure! Shooting star!
If I can put this thing on the ground, I can kill it.
Eat it! How's that? Eat it! How's that?
That works too. One down.
Eat it! How's that? Smash them! Don't let it! Eat it! How's that? Good! Wave! For 4! Too slow!
I want that.
Eat it! How's that? No escape! Guys, like your style! Illusory base! No escape! Eat it! How's that? Hurricane! Pressure! Tremble! Shake wave! 1, 2! Smash something! Hurricane! Stone blast! There it is! Pressure! Tremble! Blast step! 1, 2! Hold up! No escape! Smash! Hold up! No escape! Hurricane!
Okay.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that?
You should just shoot him.
What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
What?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
He just copied the gun. Yeah, that's not good. Oh hey, my expedition's returned. First things
Take a
first.
look at this.
Why? Why? Literally why can I not win these?
I like Rokaru. He's like a big
Scout ship set.
dumb brother. Like Kristen.
Okay.
Where the hell did
It's
they
right
go?
there, and
Find
that's
them.
the first thing
They
I
can't have
saw.
gotten far.
You're lucky I can't hit.
I don't think you can, but you
No, you
might be able
can,
to.
man. So much. I think you can either. You could done nothing.
That's a lot of attack. Yeah,
Okay.
you're not getting that one. What was that? That one. Oh, you get another level of it? Okay. Still not enough. It didn't come up. Am I gonna be able to get it? That came up. Why don't you use Michael emotes? Which one? Cute Mog. I like Cute Mog. It's good. Oh, they didn't go up. Figures. I'm gonna have to come back later just for that chest too, aren't I? You like that one? Well, the original is, yeah, the original is Katori doing it. It's actually part of it.
Yeah, it's the actual
Yes. It's amazing. And then, Sunshine did it so that, what's her name?
Damn. You sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad
Speedy
to see you're
legs for an
okay,
old
Ziggy.
fart.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon.
I changed the colors.
And yet he didn't steal it.
It looked
Surely
bad.
a legate like him could snatch
You're
it if
saving
he
those.
wanted to.
I'm
Why bother
perfectly okay with
stealing
that.
it when you can just copy its hidden formula?
They only work on
Some
my
arts can
channel though.
decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's
Unless
specialty
other people
is?
have them. Like Ice
As
has
he
cute
left, he
manga
said,
now.
My work here is done.
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another
I mean,
continent.
we could. Yeah, we could.
We'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Ifrit.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah, my mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Ifrit aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Ifrit away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard. Playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Ifrit and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Ifrit knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Ifrit only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gonna keep looking for Ifrit. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the Exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Ifrid's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Ifrid, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Aizen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Yes. Malachim are just like humans.
Well, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the
I
illusion.
don't know if that goes for all of them, though.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions,
It's like,
you can
what's
defeat an
the
opponent
Enfu?
without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
that was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot
Yes, I
accept
did see the
this.
books he was reading. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore what Bianfu was reading. And trying to get Laphicet to read. Okay, what do we do now then? Okay, here we go. Partner need. Why can I not warp to Renade? Yay! Time to start running. It's gonna be a while.
I thought I smelled someone pondering. What's on your mind, Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all. But do you know anything else about it, Rokuro?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me much.
I suppose that makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Just guessing based on how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
An amplifier. It's true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah, and it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
That was also amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and... kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
Ah yes, the girl with the umbrella.
Laphicet? May I ask you something?
What is it?
The girl with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Aizen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like
Shh.
What's going on?
We were discussing a delicate topic. Laphicet's first crush, if you must know.
Oh.
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
The umbrella girl. That illusion made Aizen hesitate. She must be really important.
I know who it is.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Come on now.
Like a wife he wants to leave, but he can never let go. Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No, that's too wild, and she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name, perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast him aside!
And maybe she was somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children, but they only realized their true feelings after they had been married to someone else!
Is this their idea of romance? In any case, beware of girls, Laphicet.
Why are we all petting Laphicet now? Beware of girls, Chris. Oh, come on. That thing actually caught me.
That wasn't worth the effort.
Gosh. Ooh, new daggers. Stop it. Yay, I have to run all the way through this too. Yay. You love just running around, back and forth. At least we have the movement speed, I guess. I read other stuff. Don't you worry. No, not the really cheesy ones. Actually, let me talk to you. What do you got? Farpike. Got anything new? Like, actually new? Let me grab those. Okay. Stop, you know how to read. You just choose not to.
Now what are we gonna do? What's wrong?
This dog came up with a book in its mouth. Here, take a look.
Huh. It looks pretty old. I've never seen this kind of writing
We have the
before.
book.
It's not ancient Avarost, that's for sure. Part of it looks like a chronology, so maybe it's a history book?
If I were to guess, I'd say they're Meliodosian characters, which would peg it at about 2,000 years old. It's more recent than Avarost, but the writing has fallen completely out of use.
All kinds of notes are written throughout the book, too. Someone must have been studying it. If it's research material, that might make it Videl's book. Videl? Who's that? He's a weird kid who's way into studying history. He
Time
lives
to
at
go to the inn.
Could you maybe deliver the book to him for us? We were told not to get too close to him, so...
Yeah, sure. I guess.
My book! My book! Where could I have left it?
Are you Videl? Is this yours?
My book! Oh, that book is super important to me. Thank you.
I'm Laphicet. I hope you don't mind that we
Oh,
flipped through
please.
some
No,
of it.
don't just watch
Can you
movies
actually
instead of
read
reading the
Meliodosian
books.
script?
You recognize Meliodosian writing? That's unusual in this day and age.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal, really.
When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer who travels the world and explores lots of ruins. So to make sure I'm ready for anything, I've been studying ancient history, starting with the Era of Darkness.
The Era of Darkness? You're referring to the Dark Period, right?
Right. Almost no written records from the age have survived. But if you compare the history before and after, you can tell something major must have happened.
Wow, that's fascinating.
I know! Look at those two, all worked up over an old book.
My little brother was just like that too. Luffy and our brother used to.
We've received reports of suspicious persons in the area. Have you seen anything?
Not good. They're onto us.
Quickly, hide in my house.
No idea what you're talking about. We're not suspicious. We're very friendly.
Videl, have you seen anyone suspicious recently?
Sorry, sir. I've been absorbed in my book.
That's all right, thanks. Look, I know it must be tough living alone with your mom. Just remember, your father's a praetor. He's out there fighting to protect us all. Keep your chin up for his sake at least, all right?
Uh-huh.
Thanks for your help, Videl.
Videl, your father is an exorcist?
Yeah, he is. But don't worry, I won't say anything about you and your friends. I'm your friend too.
Really?
And to prove it, I'll let everyone in on a big secret. This book tells you how to make an Omega Elixir, an incredibly ancient and powerful medicine. If I'm reading it right, you need 5 ingredients in order to create the elixir.
Listening.
I've only translated one of them so far, but I'll tell you what it is.
That's really nice of you, Videl. But I don't have any way to repay you for this.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. I'd just like it if you came and talked with me again sometime.
Of course.
I'm gonna have to talk to him.
The Omega Elixir. That's an ancient medicine said to be able to cure any disease. But it was my understanding that no samples or recipes survived the Era of Darkness.
Meliodacian script was used prior to the Era of Darkness, so I guess it's possible that Videl's recipe might be legit.
He's just a kid. I don't know how much we can trust his translation.
You saw his notes. I doubt many adults could even get anything out of that book. He might be onto something.
Kids are more capable than we give them credit for, especially where their interests lie.
I think we can trust Videl.
Luffy used to read books intently like that too.
Furthermore, couldn't a hypothetical Omega Elixir be quite useful to you, Velvet?
Luffy said, you look like you really want to track down those ingredients.
Yeah, I do.
Personally, I don't really care. But if you want to look for them, I won't stop you.
Okay.
What's the first ingredient? Long Down's dust. It shows it was once excavated in investor tunnels. Okay. Also, in the inn. Where is he? Oh well. Not bad. A lot of money for those. Okay. I'll never notice this. Cat people, what are you talking about? I'm just collecting cat spirits.
This big storm came and swept me out to a Class 4 island, and let me tell you, it's as bad as the rumors make it sound. I wanted to just wait it out in a shipyard somewhere, but then the water turned all gooey. Then I had these jellyfish things coming onto the deck, and before I knew it, Slugs were swimming around in the damn ocean.
Wouldn't the salt in seawater mess up a slug?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But these weren't no sea slugs neither. It was scary, I'll tell you that much. You want my advice? Stay the hell away from that island altogether. But if you do go, watch out for that gooey stuff.
What did that pirate mean by Class 4? I've never heard of that.
It's a classification the Abbey
Queen.
uses to help inform their
Oh my
strategy. An
gosh, stop.
estimation of how well they've been able to manage the demon outbreak in an area. Administrative Zone Classes 1 through 3 have been assigned a suitable contingent of exorcists to guarantee the population's safety.
So, Class 4 administrative zones are ones that are still unsafe?
In a perfect world, the entire kingdom would be protected, but there's just not enough manpower to go around. The Abbey doesn't send exorcists to remote areas and far-off islands. Instead, they avoid casualties by making those areas off-limits.
But that pirate mentioned he'd come close to an island. Are those policies actually enforced?
They send out an official notice to stay away, and that's all. It's not like they could blockade every tiny remote island out there. So you're free to dive into the deep end if you want, but no one will come to your rescue. Hope you know how to swim.
If they could keep the demons in check, they wouldn't have to tell people to stay clear. Frankly, I think the Abbey just doesn't want to go near places like that.
In other words, these are dangerous places that the Abbey has washed their hands of.
Makes you wonder how much they can administrate these places when they're not willing to get their hands dirty.
Are there many Class 4 administrative zones?
I've heard of 10 such regions in my time working as an inspector for the Abbey, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you their exact locations or their current status.
If the Abbey abandoned this island, it's probably safe to assume that it's getting to be pretty
We
dangerous.
should go there.
If we go there, we're gonna want to be prepared.
I can now go to class 4. Oh yeah.
Demons! There's more of them! A whole band of them rampaging through Roarg Forest!
There was already one dangerous demon in those woods, and now we have more! And they're still on the loose! A lot of exorcists have come to deal with them, but...
What do these demons look like?
That's what I want to know. Those Abbey people won't tell us nothing. Every time a demon comes around, it's all, show us your cargo this, and don't leave port for a while that. How are we supposed to catch any fish?
These demons really are a pain in the neck. If I was an exorcist, I'd lay down some justice, I tell ya. At the end of the day, it's not the demons or the exorcists that have it rough. It's us normal folk.
Anyway, you guys should be careful. There are demons about.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the warning about us. Let me check in here. Nice.
First mate! You're all right!
Sorry to worry you.
And the captain?
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
Well, of course he is.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
I like how she just
What do
walks
you mean?
through.
Calm down. I'll explain later.
Eisen! You stay calm too, okay?
And you've all taken your salatoma?
Yes, sir.
And nobody died?
All still kicking.
Compared to your curse, sir, the sickness was tiny potatoes.
All right.
Tiny
Then
potatoes.
Let's get ready to sail out.
Already done, sir.
We're ready whenever.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
There's worse out there.
Alright, where are we going? So, I could go there, where we're supposed to go, and where we finally translate that freaking book, hopefully. Or, I could go over here. How much time do I have? Okay, I have like 6 minutes. I'll probably just like try this just because. You've ascended from that, I'm sure. Okay, let me look around first. Oh, there's a cat's box. Ew, no. I'm not putting aviators on somebody.
Take a look at this.
Why? Why?
Of newt and mushroom spore, tender parts of prickle boar.
Oh my gosh.
Scout ship setting sail.
Judging. Why can I not get luck for my expeditions? Okay, let me step up here.
Is that a fighting arena of some sort? I don't see any demons around.
Look! There's something spewing out of the middle!
I sense a really malicious force emanating from it.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory!
Thanks for that. Now I've got goosebumps.
Let's try not to wind up as more vengeful spirits.
You ready for this? We ready for me to get my butt kicked? Battle waves of specific types of demons. Summon demons to call demons to the area and commence battle. After a certain amount of demons have been defeated, more will appear. Battle is over when all demons have been completely wiped out. If you are defeated in battle, you return to your original pre-battle status. Make sure you prepare yourself thoroughly before stepping in. First time you clear the challenge, you receive a reward to give it your all.
We can do this!
We want some next.
Easy peasy!
Octopus, sweet to earth. Dead. If she's hitting that octopus, it's already dead. Nope.
but I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! One down.
Illusory veil! Eat it! Protect the pain! Armor quickness! Flash step! Deception! Hurricane! Deception! Eat it! Pummel! Wind blast! Stone blast! See this? Press watch it! Eat it! No escape! Up! See this? Pressure! That's all, huh? Pressure! Flash step! Up! Pressure! Up! Pummel! Wind blast! Hurricane! Armor crushing! Stone blast! Pressure! Eat it! Not good! Pressure! This is the Reaper's power! Flash step! Quickness! Hurricane! Hurricane! Hurricane!
Wow.
Eat it! You're wide open! This is the Reaper's power! See this? See this? See this? Eat it! Hurricane! Pressure! Flash step! Wind blast! Air thrust! Eat it! How's that? Skies like beguile! Illusory veil! Pressure! Eat it! Pummel! Wind blast! Blades of wind! Slice them! Air thrust! Eat it! No escape! Smash them! Stone blast! Pummel! Wind blast! See this? See this? Form 2! Armor crusher! Inception! Eat it! How's that? Smash them! Stone blast! Pressure! Eat it! How's that? Smash them! Stone blast! Form 2! Want some next? Armor crusher! Blast them! Form 4! Blades of wind! Slice them! Air thrust! This is the Reaper! Pressure! Eat it! This is the Reaper's power! Pressure! Eat it! Pummel! Wind blast! Stone blast!
Oh, that was
You two are so
actually
cool.
pretty easy.
Don't become like me.
Don't try and imitate Iceland, please.
We just got 3 things. As you perform different arts by pressing attack while guarding.
Looks like we won't be joining the party.
I can see why this place is the stuff of cautionary bedtime stories.
Not to mention why the Abbey's keeping way the hell away.
We shouldn't let our guard down. But this place could still be a good chance to hone our combat skills.
Indeed.
Did you
Most
see me
everything
just
we've fought here
murder
seems to
everything?
follow a pattern. This is a good place for tactical training.
If we ever end up on another island like this one, we should probably come prepared for the kinds of enemies we'll face.
I think... Okay, so... For these, I think... Magilu has the best one if she gets... Gravity Gale. I haven't seen hers, actually. His is really good. Probably second best because it's an AoE and just like destroys everything there. His heals. His is a stance with a counter. And hers changes her form. So I think it would go Magilu if she gets Gravity Gale. Aizen, Velvet, and then probably the opposite of Rokuro, just because he heals. But we can just keep doing that too. That's interesting. Okay, let me just head here. Because I don't want to go to the next area and start a cutscene. I think the trick with using Aizen is you need to do stuff in front of his cast times. Otherwise they take way too long. The only one you could possibly put first for Aizen is his flash step. 1, because it can stun. 2, because it's a very short cooldown. Not sure what to do about that though. Oh, I could do Arch with those. That makes sense. The only problem is I'd probably like use them a lot. Did I save? Whatever. I'll just go save again. But that'll be it for today. So thanks for coming, guys. I don't know about learning another person. Learning a second one was difficult enough. I think I could, but yeah. But yeah, that'll be it for today. I'm gonna host Ice Lion, who hopefully is finishing. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for coming. And we will continue to do this tomorrow. I don't know how far into the story we are, actually. Queen, how far into the story am I now? If you're still here. About a third? Okay. This is probably gonna take another 2 weeks then. Unless it goes quickly. Maybe a little less, maybe one more. Yeah, I have no idea. This will probably take a bit then. That's cool. But yeah, thanks for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time. Same place. And yeah. Let's head over to Ice now.